Hello everyone, I'm Julian Su Zhenyuan, and this is my midterm individual project. And my project topic is transportation evolve history of Taiwan. This is my outline. I'm gonna go through one by one. Intro, background reasons, key strategy, what did they do for the whole system, whole project, whole policy, what have they done, and impact, discussion, my takeaways. The 5 words I learned from the project and self-assessment. So for the first, introduction. For this project, I select government agency and transportation as my take and as my role for this project. The reason why is I think transportation really suits this course and the course's department. The department is logistics, right? And the horizon cannot go without logistics and transportation system. And transportation system cannot just be there without a government. So as a government agency, that is the key role of every single nation, every single country. It's usually also they are the leader of the policy and welfare. Transportation are the base of the base of every single city and nation. And without a transportation system being built, people cannot forge a country. And without the help of government of the system, the transportation system will hardly ever to be built. So these three are the pictures of Taiwanese transportation system. On the left one is a Suhua Gaolu. It's basically one of the most dangerous projects our our government and nation have ever done. It's super risky because they have to dig through the whole mountain to just create a tunnel for people to come across. And all the workers have invested their lives, their choice, and themselves into this project. They are such a grateful people, and we should respect them. And our right side is our subway system, our rail system, and our highway system, which connects our north to our south. The background. So back in the days, after World War II, the government decided to level our industry. Why? Why just suddenly? But I think it's just not all of a sudden. It's just because I think it's time. After the World War II, people need to recover. People need to forget all the thing they have done or be done during the war. So the government think it's time. It's time to bring up the plan, the 10 major construction project, which also is the goal of our government to improve Taiwanese infrastructure and upgrade its industry from manufacturing to heavy industry. How is that? How is that heavy industry so important? Because heavy industry like steel, like crude oil manufacturing is the previous step to upgrade again to the well-developed country, like and having like other product like semiconductor. Right now, Taiwan having it's so important. So the 10 major construction project is the key point, and they want the industry to join the government, join the plan, so they can successfully done this plan. So the the video, not the video, sorry, the photo here, right here, is in 1974. The government launched the 10 major construction projects for transportation and heavy industry. So in this picture, the second left one I think it's just the Prime Minister of Taiwan by the time, Mr. Mr. Jiang Jingguo. So what have they done? The key strategy and action. They release unforgettable amount of national bonds, and all they want is the cooperation by the time to join this big plan. They have promised the corporations, the companies, guaranteed amount of revenue, so that at the time, corporation will join. Investing of the corporation will help a lot, not just because the capital, also the human resource they're having. Tariffs, of course, and international loans. As I see the data, Taiwanese government have borrowed hundreds of billions Taiwanese dollars from the outside country and international loans, of course. And also, I think they also went to Saudi Arabia just asking for the investment. So they insert basically the whole nation resource and power into the project. Not only try to survive from the international financial crisis and crude oil crisis, of course, but also creating lots of job opportunity. And that's the reason why I think it succeed. The impact. What is the impact that has happened after the project have done? I would say connecting the dots, connecting the system together, connect the people, the land, the society together by this project. Could the project include everything we need? Highways, ports, and airports. And of course, trains, subways. These things are so important to the people, right? For modern people requirements, a modern society. And the goal of leveling up our industry from staying just in the manufacturing? No, of course not. We have to level up. Our goal, the government goal is the modern society, the well-developed country. So after that, it energizes society. We want to evolve. We're gonna upgrade ourselves. We're gonna upgrade our life quality, upgrade our income, upgrade our GDP, of course. And with the brand new transportation system, we successfully promote the development of strategic industry to boost Taiwanese economy. So my discussion, my insight, my takeaway is by the time it's actually a pretty bold move by the time actually. Outside Taiwan, there's a global crude oil crisis. Also, right after World War II, just after a few decades, using such investment and capital is kind of really risky. Not kind of risky. It's really risky by the time. And most importantly, takeaway for me is either any way of recovery or wanting to reach certain goal of our government or every government. Go like going to a next generation of developing. There's no way back. The government needs to lead the citizens and ignore the intense criticism and scrutiny from the public and the media. You can ask, you can go back to your comfort zone. No, you have to go forward, look forward for it. So these are the words I learned from the project: scrutiny, intense, backlash, yield, and U.S. Treasury security. So scrutiny, intense, and backlash is basically I learned they when I go search on the internet what they have received during this 10 major construction project. Scrutiny and backlash is basically how they tease you, how they judge you, and intense is really like really serious, really hard, really heavy backlashing. And yield is more like a rate of profit, and U.S. Treasury security is just a bond. So self-assessment, I think I'll give myself a 33 out of 35. on the content, the video quality. Uh, I haven't been doing this for quite a long time, so it might be kind of bad. I don't know. So I give myself a 30. And this time I think I did a good job on the oral fluency. So I gave myself a total of 28, 25. I think I give it actually a bit more, like 28. So total for me right now is 88. So at the end, I would say basically none of this is done by AI. I do it by myself. I've written it by myself. Only I think AI things, I think it's gonna be a translation. Okay. Thank you for listening.